though.
But that's not a troll.
That's
Catherine,
what it is.
that's not a troll. Like our I'm alright. I'm gonna say this. Our definitions is different. Well, because listen, the reason that is different is because if somebody's a troll, right, and they want you to have something on your record where you go to jail. Like, that's not trolling, bro. Like, that's actually like something negative happening.
But that guy who came out here and like provoked Shia LaBeouf, like he was doing that. He was sent from the internet to do that, right? Like they all.
But that doesn't make you just because you're sent from the internet. Just because that's how it's done.
Because if you're
wrong.
Like this is the difference.
Go ahead.
They're doing it for an audience, like right? So
but
it's like.
So you're saying the other Nazis weren't doing it for an audience?
No, yeah, I feel like
what are you talking about? You're saying the audience?
No, yes and no, because especially in this day and age, anyone is going to use social media and the internet as a platform, no matter what their purpose and their cause is. They use this. I mean, like if you know what you're doing, like, and you want to access anyone, no matter what your purpose and cause is.
I'm not out here saying what you're doing is okay. I'm just saying, like,
Dylan Roof was on the internet.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Dylan Roof was on the internet. Like, all of these he was a dude who like killed a bunch of people in a church, and so what I'm saying is like he killed a bunch of people in a black church, right? He was on the internet in 2017.
All of these things on the internet.
But listen real quick, right?
But I'm not saying that they don't mean it, but the motives still come from different places. So when you're articulating,
who are you to say the motives? That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. When I'm reading, if you read a thread and people are like,
but it's anonymous though. It's anonymous.
If somebody,
so anybody can
let me finish. You never fucking let me finish.
Oh, tranquilo. You will not divide us. Okay.
So if a fucking person that I'm talking to here who said fucking, like, who one of those fucking assholes that are here and they're holding Nazi fucking, you guys are fucking chanting and we're gonna play this Nazi song, ha ha ha. If I'm talking to that person over there and they're like, oh yeah, we were here the other night and we had a shirtless milk party and real Nazis showed up and it was kind of weird, right? Like, so those are two different groups of people.
But then they're not really. They're not though.
They're not.
They're tiers of the same
group. They're not
group.
Exactly.
They're facets of the same gem.
They're tiers of the same group because that's like me being on a basketball.
But it's like, but they're just doing it to prove some point, right? Like they're just doing it to prove some point.
Both sides are doing it to prove a point. What are you talking about? Both sides are doing it to prove a point.
Okay,
no, it's not.
No, it's not. It doesn't make it any better.
It doesn't make it any better.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's different. I'm not saying it's better or worse. What I'm saying is that it's different because you have to be able to talk about these things because they're different things. If people's in order to stop things, you have to stop at their motivation, right? If their motivations are coming from different places.
But you're not stopping. Okay, just for the record.
I'm not saying, oh, this is worse or this is worse. I'm saying they're both shitty and horrible.
Which one's motivation and what's the other one? Break that down to us. Which one's motivation?
So these guys literally were standing here with their fucking, I'm chanting these Nazi fucking thing because they have some fucking message about fascism because they think us as social justice warriors, you throw the word fascism around too fucking much, right? And this guy specifically with his fucking phone who was playing that fucking Nazi chants while we were chanting "Who will not divide us," specifically was playing that because he's on some crusade about like how communism killed it just as much as fascism, and why doesn't anybody talk about communism? Okay, that is different than a person who's playing this saying, let me fucking finish!
That was way too long. That is not a motivation. That is way too long. No, that is not concise enough. I don't know what the hell you just said. What is one? Alright, go ahead. Alright, say the next one.
That's not fucking fair. Just let me fucking finish.
No, all I'm saying is you gotta make that more clear. That wasn't clear. No, that wasn't clear.
Oh my god.
Clear that up.
So this guy, his motivations for playing this fucking Nazi anthem were because some things I don't agree with, but in his mind had all of these different things that weren't, okay, we should round up the Jews and put them in concentration camps. Now, if the fucking Nazis come out here and they play that same anthem because they're like, we should round up the Jews and put them in concentration camps, they might be doing the same action, but they're for different motives.
I don't trust anyone playing the same song saying, oh, we're doing it for this reason, versus someone saying, we're doing it for like...
Thank you very much. What are you talking about?
What are you
talking about?
In this instance, with that
you would
specific...
not rock with that.
But you were there. I talked to that dude for like 2 hours. I disagreed with most everything he fucking said.
I still...
Alright. So I'm gonna agree with you. Say I agree with you, right? Do you believe they're both equally as wrong? That's all I gotta ask.
Yes.
Okay, so we do agree. So as long as you believe they're both equally as wrong, if you want to classify
No,
them as
I don't
different,
think that's okay. I don't think you should be doing that. It's
so you
fucking
both,
wrong. It's
they're
horrible.
both equally
And
as
what
wrong.
you're right is it incites the other shit, and that's the reason why I wanted to bring this up. Is because it's like doing that shit, even if you don't believe in it, even if you just troll or for the lulz or whatever, it's inciting the real fucking violence. It's inciting the real quote unquote real racism.
Verbal violence.
No, this isn't verbal violence.
No, this is important.
We're friends and we can actually have a heated conversation. Like I can talk to her and I can have a heated conversation.
I know. It's
not,
like,
but I'm not mad at her.
I'm not mad at you.
You know, I don't think you're mad at me. Like I'm not mad. I'm just like, yo, if we're having this conversation, like I want to actually know what you're saying. Like I don't want to. But and for me, as long we both agree that's equally as wrong.
They can have different motives, but the thing is, it's like it's the intent. Like I was saying.
But the intent is different. That's what I'm saying. Their intent is fucking different. Like the intent for one is one's intent.
Right. And I agree with her. The intent is different, right? But they're both equally as wrong. Because the thing is this, right? Here's the example I give that y'all can both relate to as women, or say you can relate to as a woman, right? And I can relate to. If I call you if like I call you the B word, like just being like I try to get your number or something and you don't give it to me, I'm like, you B? Like you're like, oh, maybe get offended by that because I'm like saying something that's a derogatory term to women across the board, right?
Yeah.
And then if I'm like, say you're my homeboy and I'm talking to you and I'm like, so yeah, we was chilling and we got some B's, the other word, and you overhear it.
Yeah.
And you're offended because you overhear it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make it less bad because my intent was just to relate to my friend.
But it still was different.
It still was different. Exactly. So I see what you're saying. It's different, but at the same time, it's both equally as bad.
It's like a different flavor of bad. It's like a different flavor of shittiness. You know?
I mean, it's two.
It's like one came from like a cocker spaniel, and one came from like a golden retriever.
Right, but both of it is dog poop.
But both of it is dog shit.
So listen, here's what we're saying. When you come out here, this is sacred land. We got snow out here. Spread love. Listen, we actually gonna have to make moves, y'all, because it's about to be snowed in.
Oh my God, he's so dirty. The snowflakes are so huge. It's beautiful.
Yo, I'm about to leave right now. It's too snowy. PAPERBOYTHEPRINCE. Paperboy the Prince on Instagram. I'm about to maybe post a picture, do some shout outs, and then we gotta go.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get a screenshot of us.
Yeah, we're out here in the snow. Yo, somebody get a screenshot of us out here in the snow real quick. It's cold. Right here. We should be right here. It's cold. Oh my gosh.
Heated discussions out here. We know you're fake, Rose Girl, but if you come back to us, we'll hire you in our movie that we're making. And listen, we believe in hard work too. Okay, nobody says hard work is bad. Doesn't make you a Nazi to do hard work.
Exactly.
And I don't condone, even though I think that Leaf Bro's cute in a little kid way, I don't condone any racist shit that he said at all. He's a racist. Leaf Bro's racist.
He is. Alright, I'm about to.
Everyone knows
the blizzard.
If anyone's up, I just posted a meme somebody made. This is an Obama joke somebody made a minute ago. I just posted it. Paperboy the Prince. I might do a shout out or two before we go. If anyone's up, I'm about to probably delete it though. This snow is crazy. Y'all about to see, this is going the craziest snow ever on He Will Not Divide Us so far. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Wherever you about to be, you about to be stuck. If you're in New York, wherever you about to be, you about to be stuck. This is crazy right now. OD. But we out here spreading love, being happy. Are y'all freezing too? My hands are freezing.
Sing it, girl. girl or person. He will not divide us. No, he will not. He will not divide us.
He will not divide us.
He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us.
Shout out goatsc.cx. Shout out Bob4162 on Instagram.
He will not divide us.
Yo, should we make that move?
Yeah.
It's it snowed so much. He will not divide us. One love.
Shout out to internet. Shout out to Boxy. Shout out to PB Chan. Shout out to all my favorite internet girls. I love you.
We're out. Ha, paper, yeah. It's our time. I believe in you. You can change the world. He will not divide us. Hit me on Instagram at paperboytheprince. Hey, spread love, man. We're going to connect. We're going to make something happen.
Kindness is what's kindness. Take care.
She's a troll. She's a troll. She's a troll.